guys, it's me, Joselyn, and this is Tea Time with Joselyn.
What we do here is go back.
So, hello guys, again, this is Tea Time with Joselyn. It is a new segment that I want to start that'll be kind of like an interaction with my community. It'll be a way for me to give you guys updates on what's going on with my life. It'll be fun for like Q&As and stuff like that, plus stories that's happened in my life. So we're gonna go ahead and answer some questions that I've had a few friends and people on my page ask me, updates on what's happening with my life, plus a story or two of something that's happened in my life that I thought you guys would find fun. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, so the first question that I was asked was, why do I think Belle is the best Disney princess when Ariel is obviously superior? And that came from my wonderful best friend, Mackenzie. And my answer to her is, I never, said that Belle is the best. I just said that she is my favorite. Everybody has their favorite. I don't think any Disney princess is better than any other. I feel like every Disney princess represents, everybody has their own favorite, and that's what's cool about Disney princesses. There's not one that's better than another Disney princess, and that's really awesome. I love Belle because she is somebody who, like, her whole story and everything, like, speaks to me. The fact that somebody who, I think it honestly comes from the point that somebody who is considered a beauty can fall in love with a beast. And I mean, it just makes me happy and stuff like that. And I could probably go into detail with that. I could make a whole video about that, which I'm surprised I have not made a whole video on that. But yeah, that was one of the questions I've asked. Actually, that's the only question I've asked. Or that's the only question that I've gotten. So starting from here, I'm going to probably try to do this maybe as a weekly thing, maybe as a bi-weekly thing. Honestly, I want to try getting to the point where I can do 2 videos a week. One video that's, who knows what it'll be, and then one video, Tea Time with Joselyn. We'll see what we can do. I don't know. So put your questions in the comment section below. That would be marvelous, and we can just go from there. And random update for my life. As you guys know, I got my cast off. I finally started therapy, which is great for me. And also, one thing that I am super proud of is, let me see if I can get it right, an ad I made. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'll go ahead and I'll post like a picture of it somewhere over here. Or maybe I'll just like superimpose it over this. An ad I made was issued in a newspaper. Some of you people might not know what a newspaper is, but this is like a printed version of like everything that happens. Like, instead of a website, it's like a printed version of it. And an ad I made was printed in a newspaper not once, but twice, and it may be printed more times than this. It was in the President's Day version, and the owner of the restaurant that I work for, because I have 2 jobs now, might actually run it twice, which is really, really cool. And it's like the very first thing that I've ever designed is actually published in a public thing, which is really, really cool. And honestly, it makes me extremely proud that I made something that is in a newspaper. I mean, it may not be the most wonderful thing in the world. I had a lot of restrictions, like on size. The person who was telling me on how exactly, the owner who was telling me what he wanted in there wanted so much information, it was hard to actually do a design. But I still made it, and it's just awesome to know that something that I created has been printed in ink for thousands of people to see, and that's awesome and mind-blowing and cool as hell. And it's nice to know it's made an impact, because he has gotten calls at the restaurant because of that ad. Specifically, they mentioned that ad, which made me feel even greater. This story that I want to tell you guys is how I actually was worried I might lose my job over a parking spot, which some of you might already be scratching your head. How the hell can that happen? This happened back when I lived in Virginia. I actually may have told the story before. I don't think I did, but I know I've told it a lot to friends, so that's why I'm getting confused right now. But when I lived in Virginia and I worked at Sam's Club, one day I went to work and there was this parking spot. I was driving through the parking lot on my, getting ready to go to work, and there was somebody who was about ready to back up. There was a car coming the opposite direction who was stopped, and then there was me, and then there was a car that was backing up. I had my turn signal on, obviously notifying that I want to turn in that parking spot. The lady who was across from me didn't have a turn signal on. I just assumed that she was leaving. So when the parking spot opened, I turned into it or whatever. she stopped directly behind my car after I parked. And I was like, okay, then I shut off my car, got out, started walking. She had her window down and she started yelling at me. That was my parking spot. Why would you take that from me? You know, I was here waiting for 5 minutes for them to leave from their spot because it was new to me to realize this. I don't know if this is something that happens in more populated areas, that I guess apparently people will sit by the entrance, follow people with their carts to their parking spots, and then just wait for them before they actually to pick a spot. I don't know if that's a regular thing, but to me that was new to me, and I thought that was weird as hell. But that's apparently what she did, which I didn't realize. And I was like, and I was already in a bad mood that day because of who knows what. And I was like, well, that really stinks. I had my turn signal on. It's a parking lot. I had the right of way because I had my turn signal on. That sucks to be you. And then I just walked in. She actually followed me through the parking lot up to the entrance and watched me walk in. I guess somehow realized that I didn't, since I worked at Sam's Club, since I didn't show a membership card, realized that since I didn't show a membership card, she just assumed that I worked there. She parked her car, went in there and went directly to a manager and started complaining that I stole her parking spot, that I was extremely rude to her, all this other stuff. And a manager actually approached me with her and was like, hey, this is the situation. What do you have to say about it? And honestly, it was nice because my manager handled it in a very great professional way. I was just like, listen, this is how it happened. You can check the cameras and see what happened. I honestly don't think I'm in the wrong. If I am, I sincerely apologize, but I don't think I'm in the wrong here. I was not disrespectful to her. I just the worst that I said to her basically was, that really sucks for you, because I'm pretty sure those are the exact words that left my mouth. And then I continued on my way because, I mean, it's a parking spot. It's not that big of a deal. And so, yeah. As she talked to my manager, and then my manager was like, well, we'll deal with this later. And I was literally worried that entire day I might get fired over a parking spot because this lady was crazy. And the entire time I was freaking out throughout the day. Later on, and to this day, I still have not heard anything back from that manager, which obviously I would not expect anything at this point. But the manager, I'm pretty sure, probably took it as, this is a very stupid situation and I'm going to ignore it because it was just pure stupidity. Anyway, that is all for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a new concept. I'm still trying to work out the kinks on how exactly I want to do this, but I really hope you guys like this. On my Facebook page, which the links are in the description bar below, I'm probably going to post like a poll or a thing saying, hey, if I were to tell a story between this story and this story, which would you guys like to hear? Please go ahead and like the page so that way you guys know. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And be sure to also post questions in the comment section below. Message me them on Facebook, tweet them at me, something, so we can get a conversation going, because I love interacting with you guys and I think it's really fun and awesome. Besides that, I guess that's all for now. I guess I shall see you guys later. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I just killed Elsa. Whoops. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you guys liked it, and also be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is the first episode that you've ever seen. Be sure to check me out on my social media down in the description bar below. I have a Facebook, a Twitter, all of that fun stuff that everybody has. Some stuff I update regularly, some stuff I literally forget exists, and then I update randomly, and then and when I update it randomly, I update it frequently until I forget about it again, like my Snapchat. Besides that, I guess that's all for now, and I shall see you guys later, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Bye!